So I'm back again tonight. I'm back again tonight. As I said, I would be back, so I'm back. Let's get it. Tonight I'm gonna have a story time. I'm gonna be talking about how I got my second body. You feel me? So my body count, I'm not gonna say how much it is, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about how I got my second body. All right. I'm waiting until the people pop in. Guess what? I told them I would be streaming at like 1. It's just like 11. It's just 12, so I'm gonna wait until the crowd start coming in. When the crowd start coming in, I'll start the story time for real, for real. Just trying to set up my phone. Ah, but I really need a retwist for real. Damn. But yeah, so but today all I did was I had work for real. I woke up, went to work, came home, took like 1 hour rest and just hit the gym, and then took a shower and just put my phone on the charger, getting ready to run this live stream, brother. Cause like as I said, bro, I'm going live every day, bro. I'm broke. I'm trying to get monetized so I can start getting paid. To be honest, like yo, what's good? I wonder who the first person on the line. They beat me to it. Like I didn't even pull up on my computers yet. Yo, yo, texting chat, texting chat, texting chat. You the second one here. You the second one here. Hey, what's good, River? What's good? Oh, yo, what's good, Queen? What's good, Queen? Yo, I'm about to start the story time. We got two people, so I'm about to kick it off. Wait, I'm texting the chat real quick. I'm gonna pin that in the chat, and then I'm gonna kick all the story time, like for real, for real. Drop a like, drop a like. I'm about to run the story time. We got 13 people, bro. Come on, guys. You already be knowing. Text in the chat, text in the chat. Hit up the chat. I can call you Lily. All right, Lily. So like, yo, what's up? This I'm about to run the story time. So this story time, right, is how I got my smoking dead homie. Yo, that's crazy. This story time is how you can call me Riv. All right, Lily and Riv. So I'm about to run the story time, right? I'm gonna be live every night around this time, by the way. So this story time was how I got my second body, right? So we gonna run it back. I caught this body when I was like I was 14. Nah, I was 15 years old, right? So I was 15 years old. I was dating this girl. This girl and I we was talking since I was like 13, but we was on and off, right? We was talking and shit, and she would geeked her locked in, bro. I'm geeked, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. So we was dating on and off since I was 12. And I was like, yo, not gonna lie, I like you. And yo, what's good, Pure? I like you, and I'm trying to get in there, you feel me? But like, we was 12 at the time, we living with her parents. I ain't got nowhere to crack, she ain't got nowhere to crack. Nigga, it was just impossible to get a crack, right? Bro, so everything was going good. We graduated, we were going on to high school, right? In Jamaica, you go to high school at like 13 years old. So 12, we were dating at 12, 13 years old. We went to separate high schools. We went to separate high schools, right? And this is where she started getting wicked. We went to separate high school and she started cheating, bro. Like, she started mad cheating, bro. And her friends were snitching. You feel me? I was cheating too, but like her friends were snitching. At high school at 13? Yeah, in Jamaica, you go to high school at 13. You start high school in the seventh grade. Yeah, bro, it's different. We ain't got middle school like that. Wait, cheating? Nah, she was mad cheating. Like she was she was cheating at like 13, bro. I was like, nah. I found out her friend snitched too. So her friend wanted me. So I found out from her friend that she was cheating on me. So I started cheating, right? We both cheating and shit. And she was on like a dorm. like a dorm school too. So I didn't see her in like I saw her like once a year, twice a year when we went on dates, right? Bro, she started to get wicked when this girl comes up in like 20, I think it was 2019, 2020. She comes up for summer holidays and we were like going on mad dates. Love from India, respect it. I appreciate it, Panda. All right, so we was going on mad dates, right? We went on the first day, we went to like a festival, right? We went to this festival. I met her little sister. I met her friends, bro. We were just going into it. We made out, we kissing. We like 13, 14. We kissing, we cuddling. You feel me? In public too. We didn't even give a fuck for real. So we kissing, we making out, bro. Tell me why, bro. That was like the I was like 13, so that shit was perfect, like perfect, like I wasn't a virgin at the time because I already caught in my live last night, the one from yesterday. I spoke about how I lost my virginity, right? So like I wasn't a virgin at this time, but she didn't know that. So I was just going through the motion, playing my cards right. I'm just trying to get in there because like she was my girl at the time. I loved her, even though she was cheating. I was still in love. She was my first love. You feel me? So you know how that go. She my first love. I'm trying to get in there. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna be high school. We gonna be high school sweethearts or what, bro? Fast forward 2021, right? This girl goes to a river trip. So we gonna call this river trip, right? We go to river trip. We go to river trip. The first we went to trip twice, right? Twice. We went to river trip twice. Tell me why we went to river trip the first time. I tried to crack. You feel me? We go to river trip. I'm trying to crack. We go. My grandma brought us there. So like my grandma picked her up. We went to the river. She's in her bathing suit, she got her bikini on. I'm shirtless, in a boxer. We in the water and shit. Like we go up to the falls now, right? So my sister is playing distraction. She distracting my grandma and shit, right? My homeboy, they playing down below the falls. I take Shorty up to the falls and I got my condom and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to crap. We like 14, 15 at this time. We're like 14 at this time. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking her up to the falls. I'm trying to crack, right? I take her up to the falls, bro. I take her up to the falls. I slowly I start rubbing her down. You feel me? The water is cold too. Like, it's like Jamaica, bro. The river, bro. The falls, the water on my back, bro. It's mad cold up there. So like a nigga having a problem getting hard, but like I'm trying to crack, bro. So like I'm making it work. But we making out. Start feeling kind of warm, bro. We started kissing, we started touching, you feel me? But she wet, like, bro. She got a water park. So I'm like, oh, nah, I'm trying to feel what that feel like. You feel me? I only had one body at the time. So I'm like, yo, another body wouldn't be that bad. Like, I'm trying to cry. Like, she my girlfriend for a minute. I'm trying to see what gonna happen. Bro, in between her legs, bro. I can't fit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, she a virgin, bro. She too tight, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I was suffering from success, bro. It could not fit, bro. I'm like, but I'm dead. I like we either we out there, but it's like trying to force, bro. I promise you, like real. If I was on a day, I would probably flip my day. Bro, what you saying, bro? That shit fried, bro. Hey, yo, somebody read what River just said in the comment, bro. But we weren't gooners, but like we just went through puberty, bro. So like the hormones was kicking, you feel me? The hormones was kicking, so like it was we mutual like hormones kick. We just trying to cry, but it's just like it's mutual. Like your hormones never act up, and you're like, nah, I'm trying to get laid. I'm trying to get in bed with somebody right now. My hormones, like it's just that, bro. Like so, the hormones acting up. We out there, bro. We just said like, yo, we gonna crack at the river, bro. Like that's the only opportunity we had because we were still young, right? So I was like, okay, we gonna crack, bro. I couldn't fit, bro. Like we spent like 30, 15 to 30 minutes. I spent like 15 to 30 minutes trying to go in. Bro, bro, they always hating, bro. They always hating. I don't even care, bro. We don't even care about who online, but the show must go on, bro. So like we went up to the river, right? I can't fit. So we making out, bro. I'm practicing my technique down there. I'm just trying to see like, yo, what I can do to try and like help her relax, give myself the opportunity. So like I would slide in and shit. You feel me? Bro, I promise you, bro. It would just not go in, bro. Like it was just like trying to it just not going in, but it would not budge, bro. I promise you, bro. After that, bro, I had blisters like all over my shit, bro. But it was bad. So I was like, not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to like get some baby oil on some Diddy shit at that time, like before Diddy was back before Diddy was known for that type of shit. You feel me? So like, wait, this is asking me to do a Q&A. Wait. All right, I'm gonna ask a Q&A in a minute, bro. So back before Diddy was doing that shit, I was like, oh, should I get the baby oil? What should I do? You get me? I go around like, all right, I'm gonna have to make a new plan. You feel me? We up there still. We put our clothes back on. We just like, all right, we can't crack it. It's not going in. So we gonna have to just go with the floor and try another day, right? So that was first time trying. That was my first time trying, right? We we started playing in the water, right? My sister came up there. She was like, "Y'all good?" We're like, "Yeah, chill." She's like, "Did you do it?" I'm like, "Nah, it didn't happen." You feel me? It couldn't fit. She started laughing at me and shit, right? So we're like, my homeboy was there too, and he's laughing at me too. He's like, "Nigga, you suffering from success?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know what to say, but I just gotta play it out." So fast forward now, we gonna happen. This is the second time I tried, right? The second time I tried was another river trip, right? We went on another river trip. Same process, same plan. Sister and my homeboy playing the distraction, right? I get the girl up at the waterfalls by myself. Yeah, she knew I was gonna do it, but like she my girl, like bro, she been my girl for a minute. I'll tell you, like, she was cheating on me, but she was my girl still. Like, I was the main man, she was my main girl, you feel me? So like she wanted to. She was a virgin, so she wanted to, like, so I'm gonna go in detail about our relationship during this. So we were doing it right. We were trying to get into it, but like we tried the second time, and the exact same thing that happened the first time happened again. Yes, like she started bleeding the second time, though. So it was kind of crazy. You feel me? So I was like, okay, like I didn't go in, but can we call that progress though? You feel me? She was bleeding. That mean like a little change was done, a little damage was done. So like, yeah, it's gonna be easier next time. You feel me? I'm like, it's a process. So I'm making my entry. You feel me? It's a process. So we moved on from that day. She went back down because I only see her like twice, once or twice a year. At that time, I was seeing her like once or twice a year, right? So Shawty went back down. She was gone for like 6 months, bro. I didn't see her again until the December. This was 2021, right? We did all this in like January, early 2021, right? She went back down for school. I didn't see her again until no, we did this in the summer, like July. She went back down for school. I didn't see her again until December because Jamaica has this big celebration they call like Grand Market, right? Right before Christmas Day on Christmas Eve. Shawty went ahead and I was supposed to spend Christmas Eve with my mom, right? I decided to travel back up to my crib because Shawty was gonna be up there because she just came back from school, and we gonna try again on Christmas night, Christmas Eve night, right? Tell me why, bro. I traveled for like 5 hours, 5 hour drive, 5 hour drive, but I was on the bus, right? I took the bus for 5 hours to get back home. I had all these plans. She planned it with me. We said we gonna do it, right? Bro, I get to the event, bro. Shawty is just ignoring me. So I'm like, yo, this is straight bad vibes. You feel me? Bro, I should have had a phone. I should have had another phone to show you, bro. I had the video, bro, of me just sitting down, bro. I looked depressed, bro. Like, Shawty told me to come. I went, and she went home as soon as I got there. River, go to sleep, bro. If it's too late for you, go to sleep. It's the same time for me too. Not gonna lie, it's the same time for me. It's 12:12 right now. Not gonna lie. It's a late night. It literally says late night story time. It literally says late night story time. It's late night story time. So we went ahead, right? And I went to the event. Shawty was ignoring me. I was mad depressed, right? I was mad too. Bro, she went home early from the event. I saw her, she gave me a hug, bro. Like she gave me a friendship hug, right? We was dating and we had plans. She gave me a whole lot of friendship hug. So I was like, okay, now I'm mad, right? She told me she going home, but I just pulled up. So I'm like, bro, you being green right now. Like, I'm not gonna handle this. I'm not gonna handle this. You being mad green right now. She's like, oh nah, it's chill. Something came up. She just gotta go home. She can't really stay for the event. So her homegirl, after she leaves, I'm chilling with her homegirl for the rest of the night a little bit, right? Her homegirl is talking to me and letting me know, like, yo, when she went back down to school, she found a new nigga and they be chilling, like chilling. So I'm like, what you mean chilling? She's like, they been touching, she doesn't know if they've been cracking, but they've been touching and shit. That time I was like 14, 15. So I'm like, oh my God. I thought she was getting better. You feel me? I'm like, I thought I made mad progress. Only to turn out this girl is mad cheating now. And this time it's not like cheating. She damn near replaced me. You feel me? Like I'm replaced. She don't want me no more. I'm like, okay, look what gonna happen. We broke up. We broke up the same night we broke up, right? Or like a week later we broke up. I was like, yeah, I'm done. We're not doing this. Fast forward to February 2022. I was depressed after we broke up. I went back to this girl, right? I texted this girl February 13th, 2022. And I was like, um, not gonna lie, I need my baby girl back. I was like 14, 15, so I thought that shit was cool, right? So I text y'all like, nah, I'm gonna need my baby girl back, right? I text Shorty and tell Shorty I need my baby girl back. Shorty was like, Mm, I mean, I love you, but I don't know. I'm like, what you mean you don't know? She's like, I don't think I'm your baby girl anymore. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I'm not trying to be single on Valentine's Day. So whatever you got going on, that was all fun and games. But I need my baby girl back. So like, I'm owning her up. I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to claim her and shit. You feel me? Shawty was not having it, bro. Like. I poured my heart out like on that February like 13. I was pouring my heart out, bro, trying to get that girl back for Valentine's Day. Shawty was not having it. She chose that nigga over me and everything. And bear in mind, I've been dating this girl for like 2 years on and off. Plus, not only was I dating her 2 years on and off, plus she had another not only was I dating her 2 years on and off, plus we had went on dates where I almost cracked like multiple times. So I was like, oh yeah, the intimacy, the connection, all of that was there. It's like we chilling. There's no reason for her to, you get me? Or try to replace me. Bro, February 14 comes. I'm depressed. I'm single. I got no husband. I was not cheating on this girl. So like when I got replaced, bro, I was down. That's the lowest I ever been in a hot minute. I cut off all my side pieces. I was chilling with her. Bro, I got a new girlfriend. I upgraded. I got a bad bitch right now. You feel me? I got a husband now. I'm like, yeah, she in the past. I tried to get back with her. She didn't want me. I started doing my push-ups. I started hitting the gym. I locked in. I locked in for real. I'm going out. Like, I started playing baseball. I'm going out the country in like for like a whole week in summer. I was supposed to fly out the country to play baseball and everything. Like my life is going up. Like I just started doing my shit. You feel me? Shawty, my school has like field day, right? In Jamaica, we have field day every year in high school, primary school, all of those schools. We have a field day. Bro, on field day for my high school, Shawty texted me and she was like, no, like 1 week before my field day, Shawty texted me and was like, I miss you and I'm sorry. Bear in mind, at this time I had a girlfriend that was way better. I'm telling you, like Coca-Cola shit. She's sexy, she fine. And she got the most stylish wigs, bro. She was bad. Like she was the baddest shit in like my year group. You feel me? I was like, nah, bro, I'm sorry, but I tried to get back with you and you didn't want me. Like, I'm with bad shit now. Like, I'm not leaving bad shit for your ass. Bro, but bad shit was slipping, you feel me? I was dating bad shit, but bad shit was not calling me in the night. You feel me? I wasn't getting no calls in the night. Bad shit was not texting me after like 9 p.m. Bad shit, she hardly talks to me like outside of school, you feel me? So this is where my ex started like she started calling me, checking up on me, texting me. And I told my bad shit at the time, like, yo, my ex been mad texting me and she got mad. But I'm like, I'm not trying to get back with her. I'm just letting you know, like, yo, she mad texting me. She trying to get back with me. And like, you need to start calling me in the night, cause like you're not calling me and bad shit be calling me. I ain't got no beef with all my ex, you feel me? So I'm like, I'm telling my girlfriend at the time, like, yo, my ex trying to get back with me. You are not talking to me at all outside of school. So this shit already feels sus. I'm not blocking my ex. I'm not gonna cheat on you with her, but like, yo, I'm not cutting her off. You feel me? All that shit happens. I didn't cut her off. Bro, my ex showed up to my field day, bro. I was running events because I do sports. I was running track, I was running the 100, I was doing long jump, discus throws, all of that. I was doing all those track events. I was playing soccer, you get me? I was doing all of that. My ex, my bachelor at the time, right? My girlfriend at the time, she left, bro. She came to the field day and left with her friends to go get food while I was performing, right? My ex came with like her little sister, and she sat there and recorded me performing, and she did all that shit, right? And my girlfriend at the time didn't even give a fuck that I was performing. She just left me there. So I was like, nah, bro, this some disrespect. There's standards to this shit. Cause like, how you can know how you gonna know that my ex trying to get back with me, right? And you pull up to the event, my ex is in the event. She dared to try to get back with me, and you just gonna leave? So you basically saying like, yo, you don't give a fuck, right? You don't care. You don't care that my ex is trying to get back. You don't care about me if I'm gonna slip up or is my ex gonna push herself up on me. You didn't really care, right? I'm like, all right, that's cool. The few days over. I follow my ex back to the bus stop, right? I give her a hug. I ain't do nothing crazy. I still had a girlfriend. I give my ex a hug, send her ass home. I go down to where my girlfriend was eating with her friends, and I'm like, yo, I was still performing. Why you left? She was like, oh no, my friends was hungry. I'm like, so you came down to get your friends food and I was performing, you ain't get me no food? You ain't telling me you was leaving? She was like, nah, it's not that serious. You feel me? I was just hanging out with my friends, it's field day, we just chilling. I'm like, bro, I just pulled up down there and I saw niggas like mad flirting with you. Like, was you just chilling or was you down here like just messing around with other niggas? She was like, nah, it ain't like that, blah, blah, blah. I know my status, right? I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna stress it. I'm not gonna stress it. We made a date to like meet up and do some freaky shit, like for real. Like we gonna crack, you feel me? And then when that said date came, Shawty ghosted, like, bro, y'all know how girls get. Bro, Shawty was the one that came up with the idea, right? Because she was trying to like, she was like, okay, I did this and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna show you how much this means to me, right? She's like, okay, we gonna meet up so that day and we gonna do that, right? Bro, we that girl did not text me like 2 days before the meetup, straight dry messaging. 1 day before the meetup, no messages. The day I've said meetup, ghost. And guess what? That day was my birthday, bro. Word to bro. Word to bro, today was my birthday. And I got ghosted, bro. When I was supposed to be getting coochie, I made plans to crack that girl on my birthday, right? That girl just ghosted me on my birthday. That was like a loneliest, depressing ass birthday because I had plans to get some coochie from my girlfriend. And that was a breakup, bro. So she ghosted me. That was damn near a breakup. Hold on, all right. This relationship over with. My ex was still texting me. I was like, not gonna lie, my ex been texting me for a month. Been trying to get back with me for a month. Shit was good until she cheated on me, but she was still a virgin. She didn't crack that nigga. So I was like, all right, she didn't crack that nigga. I don't care. We gonna run it back. We gonna permanently reroute that shit, right? I rerouted that shit. We started hanging out. First meetup. I wanted to see how bad she wanted me back. So like I was digging into it. Like I was ripping into it. I was like, nah, you cheated on me. I don't really want to go down that path again. Like this ain't really, I don't think this is worth it for me. Like, what's gonna stop you from cheating on me again? You feel me? And I'm just digging into her skin. I'm like, nah, bro, I got trust issues now. I'm not really trying to do no relationship with you because you just a cheater for real. I'm letting her know, like, not gonna lie, I hold you accountable and ain't no trust. That trust ain't there right now. Like, if we dated, I'm gonna have to get that trust gonna have to rebuild totally, bro. So we was hanging out in that first meetup, and then all of that happened. She started crying. She cried a few times. Then we started making out. Then one thing led to another. My hand was in her clothes, and we was doing what we was doing, kind of in public, but we was chilling. We didn't do anything, right? That's how we got back together. So we got back together, bro. Lord, you know the story, but the story is peak, bro. So that's how we got back together, Danny. That's how we got back together, bro. So we did all of that. We got back together. The second meetup after we got so after that, she was on summer break. So that was near to summer. So she's on summer break now. So she back home. I can see her more often. She back home. Shawty came up. Shawty came to my crib. So now, since she cheated on me and she wants my trust and attention back, Shawty came to my crib, just popped up at my crib. She didn't tell me nothing. She just came to my crib, bro. Word, bro. It just came to my crib. I'm at my crib. I get a call. Where do you live again? I'm like, yeah, I live right there. So I heard her. She mutes her mic and she tells the taxi driver like, yeah, just let me off right there. And then she's like, I'm like, what you doing? She's like, no, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. She's like, okay, can you? I get another call from her. And she's like, okay, can you come and meet me? I'm like, meet you where? She's like, I don't remember where to turn. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I start walking. I see her ass walking up to my crib, right? I'm like, oh no, shit is crazy. Like, I did not expect this. Like, she cheated on me, but I didn't expect her to like go out of her way to like come look for me without me asking. That's the first time she had ever done that. And that's like the second time I'm seeing her after we got back together. So that shit was deep. Like, oh yeah, she trying to put herself out there so, to let me know, like, yo, she wants this. So I'm like, okay, I don't care, we gonna do it. She comes up to my crib. She had a little hairstyle in, right? I look at her, I'm like, you not gonna lie, bro. She was a track girl. You feel me? Like, I like athletic girls, petite athletic girls, right? She was a petite athletic girl. I was like, nah, not gonna lie. Your hair is gonna get messed up because I've been single for a hot minute. I haven't, at that point, I was like celibate for a year, right? So I was like, I haven't touched I haven't gotten any game, any play in like a year. I'm sorry, but I'm backed up, bro. A nigga gonna have to clear out. You're gonna be in trouble. She started laughing and shit. She was a virgin at the time too. She had no idea what I was talking about, bro. She comes in the crib. She says hi to my grandma, hi to my sister. I told my sister we was going to the beach. Nigga, we did not make it to the beach. Nigga, we went straight to my room. Lay down on my bed for like 20 minutes. Started hugging. Started kissing. One thing led to another, bro. My hand is in her clothes. Her clothes is off. This is where shit started to get wicked. Her clothes is off. Her legs on my shoulders. My hand, I'm rubbing, I'm rubbing now. I'm rubbing now. We kissing, I'm rubbing. She making noise. She started like you can hear it. It's so like it's a water park down there. So that my brain is like, nigga, gotta lock in. Like it's a water park down there. It's trying to my nigga, it's like yo, it's time you want to get active, you're trying to get in there. So I'm like, I'm trying to get in there. The urges. I can't find the urges no more. It's like, ugh, I gotta get in there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use protection. And I put on the protection, she a virgin at the time still, but remember I was doing all that background work. So now there's a little like hymen is a little stretched now. So now I can put in some work to get in there. I'm there, I'm right at the edge. I'm putting in some work. And it starts going in. Like, yeah, she kind of, because I put that foreplay was good. Like, yeah, it started going in now. Bro, that shit, when that shit went in, all that water just, like, she squirted as soon as that shit went in. All my shorts and shit was just like, whoosh. I was like, ah. I was like, oh hell no! I didn't know you was like this. I didn't know you could do that. You feel me? I'm like, oh shit, this like my first quarter. I didn't know she could do that. I was like, oh shit, here we go, bro. I'm experiencing new shit. Oh my god, bro. I was in there. I was just motions, stroking. I'm like, okay, okay, we stroking, we put in that work. Come on, take your time, pace yourself. You want to go in too hard now, you can't finish. Pace yourself. I'm like, all right. I know I could last like 15 minutes. You feel me? Like, hopefully I could last 15 minutes. But I wanted, like, with guys, like, I wanted to crack this girl for a long time. So, like, maybe that will affect me mentally and I'll bust off in like 5 minutes. I was like, pace yourself, pace yourself, pace yourself, pace myself, bro. First round, I lasted 2 hours. I was pacing myself too good, bro. 2 hours. I tell you, bro. But I was in there. I was digging in that shit, bro. We were trying new positions, new positions, new positions. She's crying. She's moaning, bro. My whole house could hear this shawty, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I could hear my friends run by the window. They could hear that shit. They know what was going on. I'm digging in that. I'm digging in there. I'm digging in there. I'm dancing. She moan. Bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's a water park. We sweat. I take my shirt off. I turn the fan on, but it's hot in there. It's hot. So I'm like, I'm going crazy, bro. I'm telling you, like, you wouldn't even know. Like, real guys that experience it, who experience it knows it. Like, hot. When you burning up in there, but I'm still putting that action, and she's still taking it like a good girl. You feel me? She taking that shit. 1 hour goes by. She's starting to die. You feel me? She's like, nah, her legs cramping. She trembling. She shaking. She's like, nah. We gotta try a new position. We try a new one. She dying, so she's like, you know what? Everyone always talking about back shots, right? So she's like, all right, everybody always talking about back shots. She want to try back shots, right? Shawty goes ahead and try back shots. Holy shit. I did not know girls couldn't handle back shots. This was like my first time, like, I would say this ex was the one, like, my second body was the girl I experienced like everything I wanted to experience. She was the one I experienced it sexually with, right? So back shots. I put Shawty on back shots, bro. She was an athlete too, right? She run track, bro. Her ass was like, ooh, like she was petite and her ass was just fat, bro. Like round. She was black, round, beautiful, perfect scenery. It was bubblegum pink, bro. Bubblegum pink, black bubblegum pink. I'm trying to give you the vision, water's dripping down the side because we've been active. It was like, it was just beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm like, okay, not gonna lie, I'm about to tear this shit up, brother. I take my condom off, bro. Word of bro. Two rules I had growing up, bro. Never get caught, and never get a girl pregnant. Nigga, this the first time. First time I took my condom off, bro. Holy, bro. I took my condom off, put Shotty on a back shot. My dick went in. Shawty started gripping my shit, bro. She was gripping my shit. She was like, why you take the condom off? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. My brain, my urges, I couldn't control it. I'm in there now. She's like, oh shit. She's like, you're not getting to take it out. You know that, right? I'm like, nah, I can't nut inside it. She's like, she want a baby. I'm like, you tripping. We like 15 years old. You tripping. Like, she like, nah, she don't know how it gonna work. I'm like, I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We ain't getting no kids. Bro, she throwing that shit back and I'm killing it, bro. I'm in there, bro. She crying, bro. She's squirting all over the bed, bro. Like she's is soaked. She's is mad soaked. The fan on, that shit is not drying. That shit is not helping, bro. Everything is just wet. Everything is just, You can hear the moisture, just everything is just like creamy wet, bro. I'm like, oh my god. I ain't never knew females could get like that. I didn't know she was this sweet, bro. I was like, oh shit, bro. Oh shit, slow down. Calm down, bro. Hold your composure. You're about to bust in the shotty if you don't control yourself. That's a no-no in my book. I can't do that. Plus, I took the condom off. Bro, I'm tripping. So I'm like, nah, composure. Deep stroke. Deep stroke. I'm just making sure she please. Like, that's where I really started to understand, like, my pleasure don't really matter to some point. Cause right now, I'm not trying to get pleased. I'm trying to perform. You feel me? This is where I started performing, bro. I started showboating, started deep stroking. I started trying to whine, trying to get a momentum. I started trying all these new things, bro. Charlie horse. I'm trying all these new things. I put her up on that pillow. I practice my stride. I'm digging in her. She crying. Everybody can hear it. I'm going crazy, bro. Tell me why I forgot that I was about a nut, bro. Yeah, moment of silence, cause I almost got this girl pregnant. I started digging in Shawty so hard. Shawty was creaming all over my dick, bro. I I lost myself. I lost myself. There's no other way to say it. I lost myself inside her, bro. I lost myself. I was digging in her, bro, and I just lost myself. Like I didn't even know what to do anymore. I was just gone. I was just, in the zone. Like they say, you in the zone. I felt high, bro. I felt like I was in the zone. I was just digging in, shoddy. I was just gone. Next thing I know, I was just nothing, bro. I was just like, oh shit, I'm about to bust. I tossed her ass like she's on back shot, right? I held her butt cheeks and just woof and just tossed her ass, but she almost front flips. She almost front flips and she's like, yo, what the fuck? As soon as she turns around, bro, I'm just busting all over the bed, bro. She's like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, not gonna lie, you lucky as fuck, cause I was just about to make you a mommy, bro. She's like, you tripping. I'm like, nigga, you the one that said I was supposed to. I'm not gonna be able to pull out. I'm like, nigga, I just say both her ass. She's like, nah, you tripping. Why you made it get to this point? I'm like, nigga, you don't even know. My dick is what's inside you. Like, I'm the one feeling how good this shit feel right now. I know I'm not the only one feeling how good they feel, but like the urges like to take it out, like, nah, bro. My dick, I was there, but I was like, nah, I wanna live in there. I wanna sleep. I want my dick wanna sleep in there, my dick wanna go to bed and wake up in there. That's how it felt, like realistically, bro. That's how it felt. That's why I was like, yeah, that shorty was the love of my life, bro. That's how it felt. My dick did not want to budge. I was like, nah. We clean up. We hug, kisses. We took a shower. She took a shower. I was waiting on her. She came out. Hugs, kisses again. That was the best day. At that time, bro, I didn't know life could get more fun than that, but that was the best day of my life. That was, without a doubt, the best day of my life. Fast forward, we continued dating until 2023. So over that span, I'll say we cracked like 7 more times. But so over that span we were dating, we cracked like 7 more times. Up until I left the country, bro. Like dead ass. We cracked up until I left the country. And then when I left the country, that's when like I knew shit was gonna go downhill. So like, as soon as I left the country, we like broke up like 2 months after I left the country. Like I knew she was gonna leave me for real. Cause like, bro, it's all fun and game when like you there to put on a show, but like once you leave and you can't put on a show no more, bro, this girl gonna leave you. Like, especially when you're a guy like me, like the way I keep girls, especially like once we get on a sexual level, bro, the way I keep girls is the way I be slinging my shit. You feel me? Like I really be putting in that work. I really be putting in that work. You get me? So like once I stop putting in that work or I leave from near them and I can't put in that work no more, that's how I lose my bitch. Cause a nigga gonna be like, she gonna be like, oh nah. She always now she want me to put in that work and I can't put in that work because I'm too far. That's the number one way how I lose my shit, bro. So I think every one of the girls that broken up, all my relationships that fell after that is the same thing. Cause like I move like every like 8 months. I'm moving, bro. I move so much. I move so frequent, bro. So like I don't even know. It's gonna be hard for me to keep a girl because I'm moving frequently and like the females I'm dating, they want like affection 24/7. I can't do that because I'm like, oh, I just moved. I need to find a job. I'm busy. You feel me? I do sports. I need to find somewhere to practice for the time being. All that shit keeps piling up and they can't seem to understand like, yo, yeah, I love you, but I gotta figure things out. Like my dreams, I got hopes, I got dreams, but my dream is not to crack you forever. You part of that, you part of my dream, but my dream is not you. You a part of my dream. My dream is not you. They can't seem to understand that. So I was like, nah, nah. Fast forward, I'm getting out of the country now. This the date. It's August 9th. It's August 8th, 2023. I'm about to leave the country. Shawty comes. Shawty was mad. We were mad at each other, right? Cause she was mad I was leaving the country. I was mad she didn't come see me before I left the country. Anyways, I'm chilling. Shawty sent me a message. She on her way. I go outside. Shawty at my door. At that time, like a family friend was staying with us, right? Nigga, I did not care about a family friend, bro. It was I was 16 at the time. She was 16. She was no, I think she was 15 because she's born later in the year. So I was 16 at the time. She was probably like 15. And I'm like, not gonna lie, this is the last time I'm gonna see this girl, bro. See, I haven't seen her since. It's like it's been 3 years. I haven't seen her in 3 years. So like I'm so glad I'm glad we genuinely made it work. We made it happen. So we saw each other that last day because I haven't seen her in 3 years. We haven't spoken in 3 years. Bro, on that last day I saw her, bro, we cracked for like 6 hours. She came at 2. No, we didn't crack for 6. We cracked for more like she came at like in between 1 to 2 p.m. and she left my crib around like 6:30 to 7. So like yeah, bro, like it was just straight. I was just straight digging in her shit, bro. I was making sure like every nigga. I know she gonna break, bro. I promise, like I can tell, like I know how I get girls and I know how I keep girls. So I knew she was gonna leave me. But my job or my intent at that point was like, make sure every single nigga that hit this shit after me, she's thinking of me, bro. Word of bro. Every single time a nigga crack, she gonna think and compare it to me. Nigga, that last day, bro, I made sure that water park was soaked. It was squirting. She would I gave her a show she would never forget, bro. Kisses, hugs. I gave her some good loving. She turned into a pillow princess. After that, I made sure she was throwing that shit back like it was her last day. She got nice and stretched that day. I'm telling you, bro. She got stretched out that day. Nice and stretched. I was like, nah. Any nigga that goes in this shit after me, oh, he gonna know she ain't no virgin. Cause I'm making sure like I'm putting in that work, bro. I'm digging in that shit. Bear in mind, my sister is next door and my parents are next door. If these niggas hear me, I'm probably cooked, bro. But anyways, I was digging in that shit. I didn't give a fuck, right? Digging in that shit. I fly out the next day. I fly out the next day. We talking steady for like first month, second month. We talking steady for 2 months, and then Shawty breaks up with me. Communication just gets trashed, and then she break up with me. Shawty breaks up with me. But I had a neighbor at the time, some chop shit, right? So I had a neighbor at the time after as soon as my girlfriend break up with me, I had a neighbor at the time, but she was some chop shit. Like, I don't date those type of women, right? Like, I'm more into like petite, slim, athletic women. You feel me? The girl my neighbor was like a fat six, a fat 5'11" girl. You feel me? Like a real chop shit. Like, I'm not even. I don't really hate. I don't discriminate, but like, yeah, she was some chop shit. She wanted me. I was like, you know what? I was kind of desperate at the time, so I went ahead. It was a great experience. I got some head, you know. I got some head. That was my first time. I think that was yeah, that was my first time. No, that was my second time getting head, right? Got some head. Was a great experience, you know. It was a start. I'm not used to this type of loving, so getting head like that. I'm not used to getting head like I got hit like 4 years before that. So the first time I got hit was like when I was like 12, 11. And then I got hit again when I was like 16. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, it's like a new experience. So I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. I like this. Even though it was some chop shit, I was like, the experience is good. I like this. I like this. Chop shit, give me some head. We go back to my crib. No, we outside her crib, right? Bro, this girl told me she was a virgin, right? And then she told me she got raped. Then she told me she only has three bodies and the last one was raped. Then she told me she hasn't cracked in the last 3 years. Bro, she was laying on the lies, right? So she gave me head still, but then she started laying on the lies right before we crack, right? I'm cracking this girl, and I put my dick in. My dick is not small. I don't care what no female want to say. I'm not huge. I'm not saying I'm huge. I'm not huge, but I'm not small. So I'm a little above average. I'm a little above average. Bro, my shit went inside, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was splashing. So she had her water. She not lying. Her shit water park. It was a water park. It was straight water park. Bro, I can tell if a girl hasn't cracked in well, I can tell if a girl hasn't cracked recently. You feel me? Niggas can tell. When the nigga, I put my shit in that shit, bro. I was just slipping sliding, bro. There was no grip in that shit. That shit ran through like that shit was somebody was in that shit. I don't know if she got like a 14-inch dildo or something. You feel me? But something was in that shit recently, like last yesterday or last like yesterday. Yes, someone was in that shit like yesterday. So I was like, not gonna lie. This this girl a lying at hoe. Like you told me you ain't cracking, you celibate, but then I go inside and your shit your shit big. Your shit big. I'm not gonna lie, genuinely your shit big. So I'm like, nah, bro. America is a different breed. Like, this is what these girls over here be doing. Why is she lying, bro? Like, I'm genuinely gonna know. Bro, I'm cracking this girl. She told me she hasn't had sex in a while, so I thought this shit was gonna be grippy. Nigga, this shit huge, nigga. My this shit has no grip. That's the worst. That's the worst coochie I've ever gotten. It was super wet, but nigga, that shit had no grip. That shit was big, nigga. Like I'm telling you, like she probably was using one of those 14. If she wasn't cracking niggas, I'm not saying she was. But if she wasn't, she was probably using one of those like 14-inch dildos with like s- like diameter of like 4 inches or so. You get me? 5 inches, 5-inch diameter, bro. One of those big ass fat ass dildo. You get me? That those OnlyFans models be using that shit. Those X models, those people on X be using. Yeah, probably one of those, bro. But like, bro, that shit had no grip. That shit was just big. That shit was atrocious. Nigga, I cracked it, right? I used a condom. No, on first entry, because she told me she wasn't sexually active. She was clean, all of that. On first entry, I wasn't wearing a well, yeah, on first entry, I wasn't wearing a condom. Water park. I thought it was a water park, bro. Like, I think I got a weakness for a water park. So I learned my lesson though. It never happened again. But yeah, water park, I wasn't wearing a condom. I put in my dick. I was like, okay, we chilling. I'm vibing. I take my dick out. This is outside, by the way. We were doing this outside at 10 o'clock, 10, like 10 to 12 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. on like a Friday, Saturday night on her outside on a chair, bro, in her backyard in the darkness. That's where we was doing this. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely. She was trying to tell me that she was, bro, a girl like she we did it outside. That was outdoors. I'm telling you, like she's like this, she looking up at the stars. She looking up at the stars, but we outside, but we on a little lawn, like a little outside chair. You feel me? Bro, I'm cracking her. I had to accept, she gave me head first, right? So I had to accept the disappointment while my dick went in, right? Accept the disappointment. I move up. I'm like, okay, this shit lame, but I'm not gonna argue. This shit lame. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just nut. I'm gonna just nut and call it a day, right? I I take my dick out, put my condom on. I started going crazy. I made sure she nut, she creamed, she started creaming all over the place, orgasm on orgasm, you know. I got my round off, take my dick out, I'm like, respectfully, bro, I'm going home. She was my neighbor, I live pretty close. So I was like, yeah, I'm going home. She's like, "Oh, why you bring a condom when you came to look for me?" Like this was her first time doing anything like that. So she's like, "Why you bring a condom? Like you always got a condom on you?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's like I'm Jamaican. It's a little Jamaican thing. Like I always try to be prepared and shit, right?" She's like, "Oh no, that's crazy. You a playboy?" I'm like, "I'm not no playboy, but." I'm smart, so I guess I'm gonna walk with a condom. Like you never know if you're gonna get some play. I'm new here. She's like, okay, okay, bro. Bro, 4 days later, this girl tried to tell me I got her pregnant. 4 days later, this girl tried to tell me I got her pregnant, bro. I was baffled, bro. She tried to pregnancy trap me, bro. She tried to pregnancy trap, bro. I was like, not gonna lie, I'm baffled. I can't believe you would absolutely even try that, bro. I was like, genuinely, bro, I don't even think nobody watching this stream right now. I think it's just me and my computer. That's crazy. Anyways, we don't care. The show must go on. So, anyways, she tried to pregnancy trap me, and I was like, nah, bro, you chilling, like you tripping, like you can't try to I didn't nut inside you. Like I had a condom on and nut inside the condom even after I pulled out. So I pulled out with a condom on and nut inside the condom, and we didn't go for no second round. We ain't do nothing else. How the fuck you pregnant? She tried to be like, oh, you went in raw. I'm like, Shawnee, I went in raw at the start, bro. There's no pre-cum. There's no way. There's no pre-cum, bro. It's a start. We just started. Like, there's no pre-cum. Like, I wasn't in you raw for like less than a second. It was like the start. It was a start. Like, I didn't nut before that. We wasn't fucking before that. So she tripping. Anyways, went over that. Stop talking, bro. I never spoke to her again because I was like, first you lied that you wasn't cracking, then you try to baby trap me. That's red, super red flag, right? And then she was one of those girls, bro. You can't touch her phone, bro. Like she be getting messages, and if you like turn, if you when she's around you, her phone is face down. Those type of girls. She was going. She was overly going actually. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not going. I'm not even gonna try, bro. I'm just gonna let the girl slap go her way. Uh, oh Lord. Sleep is catching up to me. Anyways, I'm gonna end this at 1 hour. Anyway, we went up. We had the conversation with a girl, right? Well, we stopped talking. I'm single again, bro. So we stopped talking. My ex and I broke up, right? I started talking to this girl in like around after my ex's birthday. So she was my neighbor for a long time, but wasn't doing no. We didn't do nothing till my ex broke up with me. My ex broke up with me, and then I cracked this girl like within the week that my ex broke up with me. I cracked this girl, and then like the next week, I was like, yeah, I'm not talking to this girl. This girl retarded. Excuse that part. I didn't. I meant no offense using the R word. No offense. Bear with me. That just slipped out. So I was like, I'm not talking to this girl because this girl is trying to deceive and manipulate me. Let me not use that R word. So she was trying to deceive and manipulate me. So I was like, yeah, that is not what I'm into. So I'm not gonna go down that route. We went back. I went back and I was chilling. I was single, so we started. I caught a girl in like November, December, and then I didn't talk to her. And then New Year's came around, bro. I was single from January all the way up to April 16 on my birthday. I got a girlfriend on my birthday. I thought this shit was a blessing, right? I got the girlfriend on my birthday. I was like, okay. I've been single from January. Well, I didn't date that girl like crack. So I've been single from like November or December 18th around there. I think we stopped. So I've been single from like December 18th when my ex broke up with me up until like April 16. You feel me? This girl, just random girl, I'm chilling at school. This random girl comes up to me. I like you. You look handsome. You my type. She trying to talk. Word of bro. I'm like, okay, it's my birthday. It's a blessing. Talking to this girl. Immediately gets a red flag. The same night I'm talking to this girl, bro. This girl gonna let me know that her grades are low. She smokes. She vapes. All the red flags. All those stuff that I'm an athlete. I'm really not trying to date anyone that's. Cause I only date. I'm a serious dater, right? So if I'm a dater girl, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna date you if like we don't match at all. So like her activities and I didn't match. I'm like, yeah, I'm a, I'm not dating you unless you're gonna change that. Fine. She stopped smoking, you know. She stopped vaping. She a baddie too. I think she the baddest girl I ever dated. Yeah, I think she probably the baddest girl I ever dated. So we scratched that. She stopped vaping, stopped smoking. She said she date to marry. I told her I date to marry. She's like, yeah, she date to marry. Let's give it a shot. Bro, that girl did not date to marry like 1 week into a relationship, bro. Shawty asking for sex. I got nowhere to crack this girl. I got nowhere to crack this girl, bro. Nowhere. 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 She asking for sex. I got nowhere. I ain't driving. I ain't got no car. I ain't got nothing, bro. So she asking for sex. I'm like, bro, I can't crack you. I don't know how that gonna work. Shawty's like, nah, we gonna have to figure it out because she want. I'm like, yo, we date to marry. Let's not really try to push lust in a relationship. You feel me? Let's lead by God. Like, let's lead by God. Anyways, go on to the second week. We chilling. Then we go into the third week. This girl starts like she bought me some gifts and stuff, and I'm like, I appreciate it, but like she expect me to buy her back gifts, right? But I just got a job. I just started working at McDonald's around April 24th. So we started dating April 16. I got a job at McDonald's April 24th, start working April 25. I'm like, bro, I just started working. I need to like save bread because I'm trying to go to college. I graduated the next year. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to save bread so I can graduate and go to college. Shawty was not have she didn't understand, bro. So Shawty was like, she started comparing me to her friend's boyfriend, bro. She's like, you don't get me flowers, you don't get me this, you don't get me that. I'm like, I buy you cookies though. Like, it's $1 a cookie at lunch. I buy you cookies. Like, she's like, nah, that don't mean nothing. I'm like the worst boyfriend ever. That low key did hurt my feelings, but I think I could have tried harder, but it wasn't really I wasn't really in a position to spend that money on a female knowing I had bigger plans for that money. And like that's the biggest part. I'll say that's where most men go wrong. If you can't afford that girl, bro, let her go. Don't try to don't excuse me, don't force yourself or don't try to make her stay. If you can't afford her, bro, let her go find a guy that can afford her. If she want to crack every day of the week, you can't do that shit, and she want to find a nigga that if you want another nigga, well, nigga, go to another nigga. I'm not going out my way to do that. I'm not going above and beyond. If another nigga will, let that another nigga do it. I ain't doing it. That's exactly how it is. Nigga, if that another nigga will, if that other nigga will, let that nigga do it. I don't nigga. I'm coming up. I'm like, who want it? Who want it? You can take it, nigga. I don't want it. Like if an other nigga will, let him do it. I cracked this girl. I cracked that girl. She was that girl, that same girl we talking about. I cracked her the next week. But guess what? That's the story time for tomorrow. I am out. Good night. Hope you drop a like, hit that follow. In the description, you'll know in my bio, you can find my donation link. You can donate through Super Chat. Do whatever you gotta do. Clip it, flip it, whatever you want to do and dip it. I'm out. Good night, chat.